Hello, it is January 26, 2015. This is the Watchman News and your host, Mike Callahan. Welcome back. I wanted to go over something that's been going on over the last few days, and that's these airplane bomb threats. There was two, I believe, out on the East Coast, and then there was another one, I believe, on the West Coast. And these threats were made on Twitter on all three of them. And I don't buy it. Just like we all know with the Sony hacking ordeal, we know that North Korea got blamed for it, when there's been many people come out and say North Korea was not responsible for it. We've had other hacking attempts. What was it, CENTCOM or something like that? Look, folks, they're trying very hard to get the public support for this internet cybersecurity bill. There's actually, I believe, a few of them that are about to or already on the floor, and they're trying to push for public support. And the people, for the most part, didn't buy the Sony deal. Don't know how many bought the other deal. So, and this is just my opinion. I'm basing it just on looking at the big picture and understanding how our government uses problem reaction solution. And so it looks to me like they are trying to push for the general public to get behind cybersecurity, so they could say, hey, you know, if we were allowed to do this, if we were allowed to have the control and the ability and this and that, you know, we could track these people down much faster and ultimately make your lives safer. See, that's what they always do. You know, we have to keep you safe. We got to keep you safe. We got to keep your kids safe. It's for the kids, you know. Look, don't buy it. Don't buy it. And I wouldn't even be surprised if it didn't ramp up to the next level and we actually see an incident. But I'm going to tell you what, keep out the false flag antennas, so to speak, because I suspect that they're going to ramp up and do whatever they have to do to get behind this, because we are winning. That's the amazing thing. That's the wonderful thing. We are winning. The people are waking up in this country by large numbers. People are starting to seek out alternative news. You know, and I'll remind you, if you listen to the show, you like the show, please share the show, share the channel, let people know that we are here, because I promise to bring you the most true information that I can. I promise to view it from a viewpoint just as broad and big of a picture as what I can, so that I can possibly find any type of motives or agendas or whatever that may be behind it. So I would really say be careful about these Twitter bomb threats, because I'm not buying it. Look, you know, I know it wouldn't take that much to take an aircraft down. It just wouldn't. From flying ultralight aircraft myself, you know, you get a good basic idea of just what little would have to happen. And I know, you know, you're allowed little bits of this and that, liquids in bottles on planes. Look, it wouldn't take that much. And I'm not a bomb expert by any means of any kind. But I would imagine that if you had the right chemicals or whatnot, it wouldn't take that much. All you have to do is have enough of a punch to be able to put a hole in the side of the aircraft. You know, you're up whatever, I don't know exactly what the airliners fly. So let's say 35, 40,000 feet in the air. When you're up that high, you put a little hole in the side of an aircraft, it's going to become a big hole faster than you can blink your eye. You know, there's no oxygen up there at that point, because the cabin has to be pressurized with oxygen so you can breathe. You know, it would be a disaster in a heartbeat. In fact, if you could put, say, let's just say a golf ball size hole in the side of an aircraft at that altitude, it would probably rip the thing apart. And I'm just assuming that it would. I don't know. I just would imagine it really, really would not take much at that altitude and those speeds, and remembering that the cabin is pressurized. Um, so, could it happen in reality? I'm sure it could, but keep your false flag antennas up, because they're really pushing for this. They really need to shut down this alternative media, this alternative news, because we're waking people up. What we're trying to do, we are achieving. And you can tell that by what's happening to different people that do this work. So, some of the more well-known people. So, yeah, just keep your eyes open. Don't believe everything you see or hear. And, well, may God bless. Hold on tight. Just use discernment on absolutely everything that you run across. So that's all I wanted to do, was kind of give you my thoughts on these airplane bomb threats. And I've got some other news I will be covering throughout the day. So I just wanted to pop on and discuss that for a moment. We will see you shortly.